Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. Wait, let me close the background. What's going on, guys? I'm back. It's not going to be a gaming stream, clearly. If you take a look, you'll see. Yeah, it's going to be a fun little drama stream, I think. Um, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm just trying to dial in real quick and fix my YouTube. Yep. Wait, hold on a second, folks. I just want to make sure everything is right. And I want to credit my boy, Chill Logic. For sure, because I'm a nice guy. I don't want to just be thieving straight up like that. I want to at least credit in the description. You feel me? Um, yeah, let's get this thing started pretty soon. That's my goal. But I'm just trying to something. All right, whatever. I think this is fine. Bada bing, bada boom. Why is this solo? Yep, we're good. We're good, folks. I like my kick. Let's go to my kick. Um, oh my god. Alright, I think we're good. Let's get the stream going. Okay. How you guys doing? You guys vibing? Having a good day? Let me know. I don't know. Do I want to be loud for the stream? I could. I really could be. But do I choose to? Bring the mic a bit closer. Now you can even hear my breath. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. No, I think I'm good. Alright, should I start it now? I could. I don't need this right now. But it's nice. Um, haven't done a mamamax update video in a little bit. It's almost been a month. Around? No, it's been 2, 3 weeks. Yeah. Uh, Not much to say. I mean, I already watched this video, but I just want to cover it on stream. Should be kind of fun. I don't know if you guys want to. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I hate this headset. It's killing the top of my head. Yeah, I do need to be a bit more louder. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is good. Yep. Okay. All right. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back here with another video. Fun video. Gonna be covering this. I'm gonna have to restart the video. Fuck. I'm gonna go into my files right now and delete that shit because it sounded pretty bad. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back here with another video. Fun video. Gonna be okay. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good. My sound is pretty high. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. We're here doing a quick little checkup on mamamax. Apparently, he released a response, and we're gonna be watching Chud Logic cover you know, the answers he gave us, uh, or his fans at least. I'm pretty sure that's for the Patreon or something. But by the looks of the comments, it doesn't seem like it's accessible to the public. I mean, I think those are very, very like vetted, the comments. Anyway, let's start watching the video, get into it. Should be pretty fun.
For them. And then you've got like the hug at the end of the video. But in any case, this is his response to the current wave of drama and discussion and discourse. And the thing that you'll note about it is that he doesn't actually respond to any of the substance of the criticisms that have been made about him, right? What's very clearly happening here is it's funny because he criticizes the cult-like behavior, but if anyone is behaving in a cult-like way, it's him. Because he's trying to dismiss everyone on the outside as being like bad faith operators that are using illicit tactics to come after him. And he's almost trying to like put a circle around the people who are still on his side and putting them closer to him, you know? So it starts off, for those of you that remain. So I'm guessing there's been a pretty substantive, um, you know, removal of Patreon for this guy. I mean, look, even the engagement on this post seems pretty limited. He's got 33 comments? Is that right? Jesus.
Some people call it.
And normally, I think it's a bit cringe to like watch someone's downfall and kind of laugh about it and stuff, too excessively at least. But this, I'm sorry to say, this guy fucking deserves it. Okay, this guy 100% deserves everything that's coming his way at the moment in terms of loss of support and people being critical of him, because his actions are like despicable. Like, they're utterly despicable actions. We're not just talking about someone did some dumb stuff on the internet or something. You know, this is a guy that is defaming people repeatedly in order to like further his own goals and aims. It's disgraceful. You know, I could
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, like, I'm surprised anybody's still supporting them. If we're looking at the video, that what is that, like 10, 30? Yeah, I don't see any more likes than 30. This guy has millions of subscribers, so I'm pretty sure it's all gone. There's everything that he's built is completely eroded. And it's kind of sad, but it's his own grave that he dug, so
even say, like, look, if someone messes up real bad and lies a bunch about being a predator hunter, that's something that I think you can at least issue a clear statement on. And, you know, clarify that you realize you were wrong and try and move forward. I think maybe even that you could withstand that, right? Um, Messing up the Camden case, again, something where you're honest and you're like, I really fucked this up and I don't know what I'm doing. Sure. But this like falsely accusing people of being pedos is just a way too far for me. And I think this is an actual like identifiable pattern of behavior now, especially with the Night Doc stuff that's come out now, that makes it clear that this guy's a total freak. And, you know, he does not. I mean, I'm not, you know, if people want to support him, that's up to them at the end of the day. But it should not be in the format, in my opinion, of this Pred Hunter stuff when he clearly is completely malicious, has got no idea what he's doing. Um, and yeah, that's it really. But anyway, let's read through this comment and see what he's got to say. Despite the recent defamation campaign, your support has been invaluable. Unfortunately, our operation here has been severely crippled, so I'm currently seeking local employment. But I remain committed to our film projects in my free time.
see, I don't know. It's exactly what I thought. Like, he doesn't have enough money. A lot of patrons probably withdrew. He's gonna try and find a normal job. I don't know if that's even real though. I don't know. Let's continue watching. I just thought I'd mention it.
Um, is he seeking employment? Maybe. I don't know, man. I'm kind of a bit mixed on this because I'm like, this could just be a strategy to try and retain the money that he's got, right? Like, how much money is he still making from this stuff? It could be like a manipulation strategy where he's saying that because he doesn't want, he was trying to like stem the tide of the, of people that are leaving the Patreon. It's like, guys, I need to get a job. Please stop leaving. But it could be true. It could be true that he's going to be working in a McDonald's. Number five. Number five with the Sprite, please. Thank you very much. So yeah, it could be true. Here's the current plans. We'll proceed with a documentary on Camden Gerard Davis after law enforcement has concluded their investigation. Is a law enforcement investigating? This is the one part I'm confused about with this. What is happening? I know that one of the supposed victims has been speaking to Mutahar, and apparently there's something that's going to go forward there. But the way that he is like talking about this is making it seem like there's some like broad investigation of Camden Gerard Davis along the lines of what he was talking about, like this cult stuff, which I just don't think is true. I don't think that's happening. I think that ship has long.
And you know what's crazy? I don't even understand why this post is even like needed, even for him to say that. Like we've already known this. Like he's made like a stream. I think it was June 5th or something like that. I'm gonna add it in the video, but uh, it was a stream where repeated the exact same thing. So nothing has happened between then and now. Um, I don't know.
Long sailed. And if anyone is going to be doing an investigation, it's very likely to be nothing to do with mamamax. So this just seems like more cope. And I think that what this comes across like to me is he's kind of got this that he's tossing about. Oh, the documentary again, because I think he's trying to prevent, like, stem the tide of people leaving. So he's floating this around so that he still has got a reason for people to still give the Patreon money. That's what it comes across like to me. Yeah, guys, we're still going to do this extensive documentary that I haven't done for months. Like, this story started in mid-November. He's had like 3 months to do this, and he still hasn't managed to get anything substantive out. So yeah, it just seems like cope to me. Just seems like total cope. And then, so number 2, an extremely detailed response video, silence all survivors. So sounds like he's going to be, once again, hiding behind people that are coming out with the allegations, like he's done multiple times already. Is in the works, revealing certain influencers' actions against us and the survivors we're supporting. Given the sheer volume of attacks, finalizing this project may take months. If there are specific concerns you want addressed, please mention them in the comments. So, yeah, this is very manipulative, right? Lucas, thank you for the membership.
Lucas Synthhead became a member.
Clearly, this is being framed this way because he's not presenting it as any... He's acting like there's no valid criticism whatsoever. That this is an attack. Like, this is all attacks against him. The sheer volume of attacks. Are there attacks? Yes. Are there people that are taking it to excess? Sure. But fundamentally, there are absolutely reasonable criticisms that are being made, which seemingly he's writing off as an attack, which obviously makes it easier to frame it like he's the victim here. When he's not the victim. You know, he's the one that's constantly been on the attack with this stuff. And now a little bit of that is getting shone back his way. Well, a lot of it is getting shone back his way, and now he's acting like he's getting attacked. You're valid. The attacks are largely valid, even if they're excessive and, you know, harsh at times. Who's taken it to excess, really? I don't know if any one individual has taken it to excess, right? I don't think one person is sat there and doing it in a way that's excessive. It's the sheer volume of criticism that he's getting that is excessive for any one person to deal with, right? That's not really anyone's individual fault or responsibility. It's just the nature of this stuff in that something happens and all of a sudden everyone's jumping on the bandwagon to make their videos, myself included, by the way, right? I've released now multiple pieces of content about this guy.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, I only see Chud Logic shit. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody else's video on this uh, piece of writing.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I don't expect you to be empathetic towards the guy, right? But it's just to point out that from his perspective, he's not seeing it like we're seeing it here. I'm one guy talking about him, and maybe you've watched a couple of other videos about it at the very least. But from his perspective, he is going to be getting an absolute onslaught of content about him, right? Imagine if tomorrow all of a sudden there
Okay,
was
that's
5
wonderful.
videos
But
calling
how
you a
do I make
shitter.
money
Even
off
if you've done
depressed
something
people?
I'll
wrong,
have 2 number
right?
9s,
From your
a number
perspective,
9
that's still
large,
gonna
a
fucking
number
suck,
6
right?
with extra dip, a number 7,
Hey,
2
thank you for the
number
super chat.
45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Thanks.
And I'm not solicit your empathy for this guy. It's just a fact that, you know, lots of videos coming out about you is very likely to make you feel bad, even if you're in the wrong. You know, just see what I'm trying to say? I mean, sure, I agree that like the harsh criticism is warranted because of what he's done. But I'm just saying from his
This is a metabolism.
Dude, this is a metabolism? Oh my god.
obviously it's going to look very different to how we're looking at it, right? Whether or not you think it's justified, that is just a reality. If we didn't watch this shit, I'm not saying I'd do anything different, right? I'm not saying I'd do anything different. If I falsely accuse someone of being a nonce tomorrow and I started lying about getting people arrested and I started being a charlatan about being a predator hunter, I'd expect exactly the same. My way too. I didn't break the story. I think that, you know, I've been referenced. I've seen myself pop up in like various videos and stuff. I can't say that I broke the story. That's excessive. It's a multitude of people that have spoken about this and brought attention to it, you know. But yeah, obviously I was covering it quite extensively. But yeah, this is like a multi-person effort, right? Like if you're going to say anyone broke it, it's Tommy. Tommy C is the person that most substantively came out against this guy initially. Yeah, Tommy is the one person you can really point to.
Yeah, and it's crazy because at the time that he was doing it, no one else was, like literally nobody else. And just looking back on it, it's just so funny. Um, it's strange how Tommy had that kind of like radar for, I don't know, bullshit or I don't know what that was, but I remember seeing that. I remember the the rant that he went on about it, but it was great. And then a few other people made videos on him, realizing like, oh, okay, this is not leading anywhere. And then Nick video dropped, and now the story is huge, but now it's kind of like the end of mamamax, so there's no real point of covering this more because he can't really come back to the spotlight. There's no way.
Like by the time I was offering my harsh criticisms, it was already like there was still more to find out, right? It wasn't like everything was known. Obviously, I think I've uncovered stuff which ended up in other people's videos, but like it was easy for me. Or I was saying the guy's a retard, and people were at the very least starting to go, I think this guy might be kind of retarded, right? Tommy C is the one that was saying this guy's retarded when everyone else was saying he was based. I know I've said about it a lot, but Tommy C is the guy that you should, you know, that's the guy.
No one at that point thought it was based. It's just nobody thought he was lying this much or this much bullshit was getting um I don't know. He was getting way too much approval from his audience, but nobody was really like thinking like, oh, this guy's based for sure.
That's the guy who fucking, you know, he was the guy not saluting the H man, you know, the Austrian politician. I don't know. Oh, anyway. Yeah, sure. I'm sure that there's certain things that may not have happened if it wasn't for my coverage. But you could say that of a lot of different people, right? There's lots of people that if you cut them out, something might not have happened. Anyway.
Okay, that's wonderful. But
Credit
how
where
do I
credit's
make
due across the
money
board.
off
Okay.
depressed people?
Number 2 with cheese, no tomato. Last time I ordered no tomato, you
You move the motor situation forward. Yeah, I suppose so. I'll take that. Well, yeah, that's true actually. I saw the cameo in Big Bungee actually. That's true, isn't it? And he used that clip of me getting Mutard to say he was a retard. Oh, good fucking memes. Anyway, so here's the third point, and this I think is the most like fundamental point, which really demonstrates what a malicious shitbag Max truly is. Okay, like he is clearly taken the point of being completely dismissive to any criticism, right? Like a level of humility, you might say, okay, there's a lot of videos about me, there's a lot of criticism coming my way, but here's some things that I think are reasonable to point out, or something like that, right? But he doesn't do that. He acts like everyone is just attacking him and then criticizes other people very vaguely for the way that they're going about it. Even though, if you actually look at the criticisms that are being made, there's often a lot of substance to it, right? It seems our detractors will continue to drown out our voices with more falsehoods and accusations until we give up. But the truth soon emerges over the horizon. It's such cope, bro. It's sickening. It's sickening, his response to this. Falsehoods and accusations. What's the falsehoods exactly? Where is the falsehoods and accusations that he's talking about? Right? There's probably 5%, including stuff like the privacy complaint, for example. There's probably like 5% of stuff out there that is unreasonable or false or just like an accusation or something, right? From what I've seen, the vast majority of the criticism focusing on like the mainline videos about this guy is truthful and substantive. Where's the falsehood exactly? The falsehoods are coming from Max. Max is the one who has made allegations and accusations falsely. Max is the one that has lied about things. Max is the one that has lied about getting people arrested, you know. Max is the one that has lied about Magnetar, lied about Night Docs behind the scene, you know. Lied about Tommy C. It's
Yeah, I mean, kind of just to reinforce that point, not a single person has lied about him or what has happened. Majority of the time, I think, I don't know, just the way that he worded it there, it just kind of screams you're projecting your own like shit. Like, dude, you've done literally that. That's literally what you did. And you're saying that others are doing that. I mean, I get it. It's like an obvious defense, but maybe it's not that deep. But I do really hope that mamamax does regret some of the things that he has posted. But yeah, let's continue the video.
so obvious that that's where it's coming from. He is doing this thing where he's like accusing the other side of the thing he is fucking guilty of. Stay alert and open-minded until you finally see the other side of the story. Okay, what is the other side? Unless he actually addresses these criticisms that are against him. So, for example, criticism 1, you have lied about getting people arrested. Criticism 2, you have LARPed as a predator hunter, but have got no meaningful results to show for your activity and behavior, right? Criticism 3, you made a video of simulated child trafficking involving an adult in order to apparently help victims. Criticism 4, you have repeatedly called and defamed people in order to benefit yourself in some fashion. Night Docs, Magnetar, right? The list goes on. Unless he actually substantively addresses those things, then he's fucked, isn't he? Because he's going to try and write it all off as attacks, falsehoods, accusations, but they're not. They're substantive, true allegations that are made against him that if he wants to actually deal with this openly and honestly, he needs to fucking engage with.
The crazy thing about this, he has been talking to so many creators throughout this whole process, months before. And he has been given criticism, the same criticism that Chud Logic is saying right now, or giving out to him. And he never like actually considers it. He just always brushes it off. There's so many streams where this is an example of.
I appreciate there's some stuff you might not want to talk about if it's older or whatever, but like some of this is quite fresh and current and only just come out. And so, yeah, he does need to fucking address it if he wants to get taken seriously in any way, and even try and savor or retain some shred of dignity out of all of this. That's literally the only option. Is now honesty is the best policy. That's it. That's all he's got. The best play for him is complete and utmost honesty. Come out with a video. I've really fucked up. Here's how I fucked up. Da 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 da. But he's clearly not going to do that. He's going to continue to deflect, to obfuscate, may even call a few people certain words. Maybe he'll continue to do the same thing he's being criticized for. Who knows? But yeah. Anyway. And then this. Theoretically, I could engage in the same manipulative strategies. Align with their adversaries, exploit every rumor and accusation ever made about them, orchestrate gossip among our peers to alienate them, and even platform their most abusive ex-partners and past enemies. Bro, that is insane. That is utterly insane. So his platforming of survivors is based and for the betterment of the survivor and for the victim. But when you platform people that have allegations against him, apparently you're just, platforming abusive ex-partners. Also, that is a fucking lie as well. That is a total fucking lie about Haley too. He's alluding to Haley there because Haley is the only person, I had them on stream, and I'm sure other people have too. Haley was never this person's partner. They were only ever friends. And he became a schizo freak about it, right? I mean, that's a threat. It's a coded threat, sure. He's saying I could do this. Hey, he's doing the thing that Tommy C talked about. Hey, nice channel you got here. Wouldn't it be a shame if... Oh my God, Tommy C. More vindication for Tommy C. So he says all this, and then he says, however, I could cancel you, Charlie, but I choose not to. This is the fucking guy that we're dealing with. Literal freak fucking behavior from this guy. Anyway.
Yeah, and it's like the cherry on top. He's so cringy. The the brain space they have to be in to go and take yourself seriously while going into people's chat rooms and saying that, or just straight up telling that to somebody who's a content creator. It's insane. It just, I don't understand why in the first place he would even consider this like a serious action. He wasn't conducting himself in the way that you're supposed to.
He then goes on to say, however, I refuse to engage in such tactics, choosing instead to present facts and let you judge them based on their own merits. Thank you again for believing in us. We will not be silenced. So yeah, that's his response so far to all of this. But yeah, there we go. So that is his response to all of the fucking drama that's swirling around him. Well, he's supposed to be an advocate for the victim, isn't he? Why won't you release a proper response towards the accusations with evidence provided, or at least take real accountability? A lot of us are still here because we want to have faith in you and are hoping you can set things right. But if that never happened, like at this point, what could Max possibly provide to clear his name? I don't think he can clear his name because from what I've seen and what I've heard and what I've looked at, these allegations are substantive and true. He hasn't gotten anyone arrested. He hasn't gotten anything substantive to show from years of predator hunting, right? He has made at least unsubstantiated allegations, if not false allegations, without evidence. He's alluded to having evidence he doesn't have in those situations. He has screwed up the Cameron and Gerard David case with his actions. Like, this stuff is substantive and true. There is no clearing his name. The only thing he's got left is to be honest and admit to these things he's accused of because they're true and try and salvage some semblance of credibility out of this, as difficult as that will be. Your content has been fabricated this entire time. False accusations. I heard the full phone call. You came off exactly what you were saying you are. You did this to yourself. Terrible response sent to the people who can use it against you. I mean, yeah, true. I'm with you to the end, my friend. Love you, Max, will always be here. So there's clearly some people this is working with still. Evidently, there's people who are sort of getting suckered in by this. Love the content. I'm going to stay with you till the end. So yeah, it's funny how there's some people that are actually buying into this still, which is kind of crazy to me. But yeah. There is a lot of criticism, though. But yeah. What it seems like to me, yeah, I think Slowpoke's on the money. So presumably, he's not going to release anything for some time now. So he's just going to sit on whatever Patreon money is left for a few months. Highly unlikely to be able to, like... Yeah, I think he's going to sit on it for 6 months, let the Patreon money roll in, and maybe come out with something, maybe not. I don't know. But there's every chance he just fucking has excuse after excuse after excuse, and it continues on and on and on. Because at this point, anything except a substantive response to the allegations made is just going to look weak, and I think he's going to start to lose anyone that's still with him, except for the like real core retarded fan base. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good video by Chud Logic just covering this. He's right for the most part on the last thing. Just with him, what is he gonna do now? He is gonna lay low, but he is a YouTuber before everything. Before he's a pedo hunter, before he's a survivor advocate, whatever he's doing. Um, donation collector. I think he is a YouTuber ultimately. He Most of his skills are just YouTube. He's been a YouTuber for a long time, and I think he's just gonna do another one of these artsy channels where he doesn't necessarily give away too much of himself. I don't know. It's really hard to tell, but definitely he's not coming back as a pedophile hunter as he was perceived before. But yeah, I just wanted to cover this video, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been great, and yeah, I'll see ya. Yeah, dude, awesome video. We're just gonna finish it off. And then I'm gonna start editing it. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have an editing plan, guys. Me, Mr. Unprepared, has an editing plan. Um, Not exactly sure, but I have a general idea of what it is, how I want to do things. I have a nice few clips that I want to add to it. And again, this is another opportunity for me to kind of get better at editing. So yeah, I'm usually too impatient, so it's something that I'm gonna have to do a lot of for me to get good at.
Yeah. But yeah. Lie low. I don't think he can lie low. I think it's too much. If it was just like a couple of fucking allegations or something. Well, who is the guy? The guy got accused of raping someone, and then I think it was kind of assumed that it was true, but then he just streamed through it, and no one cares, and he just kept streaming. Waffle or Giraffe or something his name is, isn't it? I think DK's right, yeah. He'll probably wait to respond until most people have forgotten the main criticisms against him, and then respond to a straw man or cherry pick criticisms. Yep, that is probably true. Giant waffle. Yeah, that was it. But yeah, I think he's probably going to wait months, let the Patreon cash roll in. If he does release a video, it will be cherry picked with like the worst possible criticisms. He'll probably blow up any mistakes that were made along the way. And yeah, that'll be it. I doubt we're ever going to hear any meaningful response to the allegations. In fact, he'll probably just say, well, I know that it was true. The allegation was true. Look how he's doubled down on the Magnetar stuff repeatedly. Very clear that his strategy is often just to like double down and not actually engage meaningfully with the criticisms that are made. The only time I've seen him back down is when there's incontrovertible proof, 100%. against him. Like the
And it's like so fucking retarded. I honestly hate when I'm like listening to a stream of his and I'm and I'm just trying to figure out like I think I watched this one stream where Buddha's just asking him a simple question and then he just I understand that and then goes onto a completely different tangent. Unhinged,
lying
bruh.
about the getting someone arrested. That is the only time that I've ever seen him meaningfully back down, and that was in a private call. And I guess it was uncertain at the time as to whether or not that was going to actually be publicized. But that's the only time I've ever seen him back down on something is then. Yeah, do you have a clip of that? And it's because Nicholas caught him dead to rights. There was nowhere he could weasel to. He couldn't just say anything beyond. Nicholas got him fucking banging. Anything beyond just admitting the truth, he couldn't get out of it. It was an impossible puzzle. And that's the thing with this guy, is he's such a fucking liar. You need to absolutely 100% pin him down before he'll admit to anything. And the likelihood is he's never going to allow himself to be in a position where that can happen again. So it's probably back to like hardline edited videos that he's going to be engaging with. Because as we see, he's very good doing the, yes, I'm mamamax and you're a nonce and I'm going to get you, Leviathans are coming for you, versus when he gets challenged on stream and he backs, and he's very bad at dealing with that. You know, he let himself get berated by Smaggle, for fuck's sake. So clearly he's not very good at engaging with that kind of live criticism. But yeah, so broadly, it looks like the comments are against him, but there's a couple that are still supporting him, which is kind of surprising, but
It's super strange, kind of trying to read his character, what kind of person he is. Uh, he wants to look like this pedophile hunter, but like, I don't know. Is he really about it? He seems like a YouTuber, like an artsy YouTuber too. Like, I don't know. His videos have emotion. They're supposed to have emotion, right? I don't know.
there we go. Anyway, there we go. So that is mamamax's Patreon response. And until he releases anything else, that is genuinely it. Okay. I did say I wasn't going to cover this anymore, but I did also say if he responded, I would, and this I would classify as a response. So I covered it. But until he responds again in a video format, I do not think there's anything else I've got to say about this matter. Genuinely, 100%. This was the epilogue. This was the PS on the letter. Okay. I don't have anything else to say about this now. For now, finito. Okay. In conclusion, Mama Max is a gay. Okay, there we go.
I mean, facts. I don't know what else to say about that. That's true. I don't know. Let's finish this roundup and then finish up the stream. Oh my god, bro. I'm trying to get a dub, bro. What the hell is this? Oh no. What am I gonna do? He's good though. He's really good though. Well, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I have my minor. This feels pretty good. Okay. I don't know. I think he'll be fine. It's fine if they want to do that. Oh man, that's no good. Okay, that's not bad actually. Perfect. Oh man, that's beautiful. That's what I like to see. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down. I don't need. Okay, we have evolved archers. That's pretty nice. It's really nice actually. I don't want to mess with all that, so I'm just gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna put these here, and yeah, we should be good. I don't see a problem. Okay, even that's a weird move from him. You know, he's bad. Like he's bad for sure. I had a lot of confidence. I had barely any confidence coming in, but now that was an easy finish. You know, what am I supposed to say? Okay, is there anything else we gotta check out? Man, I gotta do this lolcow stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish it off. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. It's a quick little stream. And yeah, hope you guys have a good one.